Hi, welcome to Discovery Hospital. How can I help you? Right, can I take your name please? Let me just check. Oh yes, you're booked in for a cranial nerve exam. Yeah, it's nothing to be worried about, it's just a routine exam to just make sure everything's working correctly. Right, if you could just take a seat. I'm Dr. ASMR and I'll be assessing you today. So one of the first tests we're going to do is your sense of smell test. So what you need to do is just block one of your nostrils and then take a smell of this and tell me what you think it is. There you go. Right, it's cherry. Got it right. Yeah. You know, most noses do work properly, it's just routine. Take a sniff of this one. Oh. Yep, you're right. It's apple. Right, we're going to do one last one. Swap over your nostril and block the other one for me, please. Thank you. Take a smell of this. Yep, that's correct. It's vanilla. We tend to use smells that are quite recognisable to people just in case they haven't smelt it before. Okay. The next test we're going to check is, or rather are, your facial nerves to make sure your cheeks are working correctly, your mouth, jaw, eyes, etc. So what I want you to do is just close your eyes and squash them really tight and then open them again. Right. Could you do that again for me? Perfect, that seems to be working fine. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to touch your cheek with this brush, and I want you to tell me if it's uncomfortable at all, if you can feel it rubbing on your cheek, if you can feel it, or if it feels uncomfortable in any way. Right, I'm going to do first this one. Feel uncomfortable in any way? Nope, that's great. I'm going to do your other one. That feel fine as well? That's great, it means all the nerves in your cheeks are working correctly and have the right sensory receptors. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing on your jaw, and I just want you to tell me if that's feeling fine or if it hurts in any way. That feels fine? Perfect, that's all good. I just want you to now raise your eyebrows and hold them up for about 5 seconds and then drop them again, and then repeat that one more time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Could you do that one more time for me, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great, that seems to be working. All your facial receptors and muscles are working fine, so that's great, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to check your eyes just to make sure they're working correctly and that everything's in order. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get you to read off a chart and see what you can see and what you can't. So here's the chart. You could read this. Yep. Yep. Perfect. Great. Yep. Yep. Great. Great. Skip to this one. Can you read it? Great. Yep. Right, the last one. Yep. Yep. Great. Great. Well, your eyesight seems to be perfect. So hopefully there shouldn't be any problems with that. I'm now going to just check your pupil receptors and see how they how they dilate in light. I have this specific light here, it's a UV light and it just reacts with your pupil. It shouldn't just give you any discomfort. I just want you to look here while I'm looking at your eyes. Just focus on my earring while I look into your eyes. Right, I'm going to start with this one first. Seems to be alright. Just check again. Yeah, that's fine. Just check this one. If you could focus on this earring for me, that would be great. Thank you. Oh, that one seems to be perfect as well. Right. So your eyesight seems to be in order. I'm going to do one more test, which is where I'm going to put my finger across your vision, and you're going to tell me when you see it coming into your vision around the edges and around the sides you can't see. Great. So I'm going to go ahead, and once you see my finger, just tell me to stop. Alright. Yep. 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 Great. That's perfect. Your eyes seem to be following my finger correctly and recepted great to the UV light, and you read every single letter. So I'm very impressed with your eyes. The next thing we're going to do is your memory rather, and your brain remembering certain digits and stuff. So I'm going to read you out a series of numbers and I want you to repeat them back to me. I'm going to do them in each ear. You're going to shut one ear once I do it into the other one, and then when I say the numbers to the other side, you'll be shutting that ear, and then you'll repeat them back to me. Great. 1, 6, 13, 23, 44, 56, 61. Great. Can you repeat that back to me now? Yep, perfect. You got every single one right. I'm going to do it to your other ear now. If you could just cover your ear. Great. 7, 12, 22, 16, 72, 53, 36, 41. Yep. If you could just repeat those back to me as well. Yeah, that's all perfect. Got every single number. Well, according to all our tests that we've just done, I'm pretty happy to say that all your cranial nerves are working correctly, and you won't need to do another exam like this for quite a while. It is a routine exam just to make sure everything's working, and yours is perfect. So yeah, if there's any questions or anything, you can ask me now. Nope. Alright then. If there's a problem or you need to ask any questions about this or want to know about anything in specific, you can go to the reception and just ask them. You can also ask them for a number for me directly, and you can ask me any questions or things you want to know about this exam. Alright then, thank you. Thanks for coming. Bye.